The next book is called Sand Talk: How Indigenous Thinking Can Save the World by Tyson Yunkaporta. Tyson Yunkaporta is an academic who teaches in Queensland, Australia, and he teaches and does research about kind of indigenous Australian cultures. He himself also is a member of an indigenous tribe, and basically this book is about, at some point in his adult life, he decided to reconnect with his cultural roots, and is just kind of sharing like the wisdom that he learned from the stories and the traditions of his people. In this book, he's arguing something that I'm actually have been saying, and maybe not on social media, I'm going to be saying more, is that a lot of us today, we look around the world and we're not very hopeful about the future of the human race. It just seems like, free market capitalism and development and taking resources and destroying the environment is just a foregone conclusion, and there's kind of nothing we can do about it. And in this book, he kind of tries to kind of argue like, well, maybe one of the ways to go forward is to kind of go back to these ancient traditions, these older ideas that, sustain people for thousands and thousands and thousands of years through things like oral traditions and storytelling and symbolic pieces of art. And he's kind of showing how he's doing that, but also showing how ancient traditions can say a lot about things like sustainability, about how to live together, about how to create more just and fair societies. This is a conclusion I came to about even my own tradition. I've been getting really back into kind of like older biblical wisdom traditions and even Greco-Roman traditions. And of course, there's lots of bad stuff in there, but if you can filter out the bad stuff, there's a lot of stuff that we modern people desperately need to hear and embrace and kind of return to. And that's what he's kind of arguing. So I'm not very far into the book. I think I'm only like chapter 2. But so far, this has been a great read, and I also appreciate the fact that he's an academic and he just writes in a very accessible way, because I am one of those people who thinks that even though I was kind of trained in academia, I think academia mostly sucks. So.